Now let me tell you the ways. Let me tell you the ways you shine. First of all, I want to recall to your memory, first of all, a place called St. Pius and a place called Messiah Lutheran in the neighborhood. They sit on their little corners and they do immense stuff in this neighborhood. Then we've got another place called the Salvation Army. Not directly in the neighborhood boundaries, but boy, do they offer a lot of services to all these people. And then we've got John Antonio at this place who runs this daycare center for adults. And all these seniors are coming to this, and we are doing our business, but we don't know even what's going on sometimes.
Kids can participate in a unique facet of programming that we call open studio hours. It's the most flexible. After school and evening and on Saturdays, parents can drop their kids off for 60 minutes at any time, not at the same time every week, to explore ceramics, painting and drawing, bookmaking, collage, music. We also have traditional 6-week classes where you sign up for the same class that meets for 6 weeks. Things as crazy as do it with duct tape, where the kids construct all kinds of things out of duct tape. We've offered that in the past, to your traditional drawing classes. Biggest additional studios is the Potter's Workshop at literally on the same street, Tower Grove Avenue at Manchester, in the heart of Forest Park Southeast. And it's a beautiful studio, a lot different from this building, which was built in 1888. That studio was renovated in 2002 and contains a fabulous ceramics studio, painting and drawing supplies and studios, linoleum floors, halogen lighting, a drinking fountain. It's a wonderful studio, and that serves particularly kids that walk there from home. I mean, so it's got a more focused area of where the students come from. When they come in and they get the supplies that they need and they get right to work, they're so self-directed. That kind of self-esteem and self-confidence is evident in a lot of the kids that come here, especially the kids returning to our summer camps year after year. They, even in a course of a 2-week time period, from the first day that they arrive at camp to the final day, there's the most timid child will be so outspoken and proud of herself or himself and not afraid to speak up, to be crazy in front of people, and when we do performance art or theater activities. That's the kind of growth that we see in children.
My name is Nadira Pfeiffer, and I'm 9.5 years old, and I go to a school called Shenandoah. I come to the Potter's Workshop on Saturdays, and I do arts and paint and color.
I made a bunny with a baby bunny on the side of it. And I use seal to glue the ears on. It's clay, but it's used as glue.
Are you gonna paint it?
And I'm gonna paint it after they put it in a thing that's kind of like an oven.
This is mine, and I made it out of chalk, and when we made it, I had fun with it, and we was like trying to make other people, and right here it says polo, and I just tried to make a design on the shirt, and you can see where I had to try to make a design in the hair and the nose. It was pretty hard, but I got through it. And the eyes, I like them.
We have three book discussion groups at our branch. One on political events. We discuss things like the war in Iraq, healthcare, education, global warming. We take a book on either side of the issue and discuss one month, one the next, and it's free and open to the public. We have an urban novels book discussion group. Contemporary, popular African American novels tend to be of a gritty nature, like more of a pulp fiction than classic, type works. We have a Chinese art professor who's going to be talking about the relationship between landscape painting and calligraphy in Chinese art. demonstrating calligraphy and then teaching people how to do Chinese calligraphy. We have a lot of youth services as well. Our youth services providers go out to schools and daycare centers and do book readings for children. We have a lot of services in the building. We have story time. We have homework assistance after school, all days during the week. Kids can come in and get assistance with their homework. We have a young adults book discussion group at the library as well. And then also other programs for adults we have an English as a second language conversation group. If there are people who are learning English and want the opportunity to practice English with someone, we have someone, a volunteer on staff, every Tuesday night at 7.
My name is Anthony Day, you know what I'm saying? We just came down here to play a soccer game. So, I just hopefully they're going to be nice. Institute League, we're playing the Institute League, you know what I'm saying?
Soccer is sort of like the universal sport, the universal language, and we found that most people that we serve have played it in their home, and they found creative ways to play, whether they've blown up a medical glove and used that to kick around, or an orange, whatever they can. You know, in refugee camps, they're playing all the time. So we really identified soccer as something important to almost everybody who we're serving. And so we started the tournament just to get people together, promote the International Institute, and this year we're really excited. We have 12 teams and lots of different countries represented. But for the first time, we have a team of our own students. It's like a world team that's a mix of people. Otherwise, we have like a Nigerian team, a Mexican team, a Bosnian team. So you'll see sort of like single ethnic teams, but we have one like world team, which we're really excited about. Since 1998, we moved here to the South Grand area in order to be closer to where the international community is forming. So people were migrating this way, so we moved this way to be closer. We're on the bus lines and we're part of the community now, and we really do want to foster the South Grand community through our work. And the people that we serve today are similar to the people that we served 87 years ago. Then we were helping people who came back as war brides from World War I, traditional immigrants that we hear about from the 19-teens. And today, we're still serving people who have come from overseas. So when they come here to the United States, we sponsor them, we pick them up from the airport, and we're with refugee families from the first day in St. Louis. And we help them find housing, we help them find jobs, help them start a small business if they choose to, and you can see a lot of those small businesses. So there's lots of ways to get involved. And I should mention our website, which is www.iistl.org.
That's what making a strong neighborhood is about. It's about providing leadership and working together to help improve the quality of lives.
Closer to my